In the middle of the 14th century, Europe was struck by a disaster so terrifying that people believed the world was ending. Cities became silent. Villages were abandoned. And millions of people died within a few years. This deadly catastrophe was known as the Black Death. But the real story of this plague is even more shocking than most people imagine. Story. The Black Death first appeared in Asia and slowly moved west along the great trade routes. Merchant ships unknowingly carried infected rats and fleas across continents. In 1347, ships arrived in the port city of Messina. But something was terribly wrong. Many sailors were already dead, and the survivors were covered in dark, painful swellings. Within days, the disease began spreading through the city. People developed high fever, weakness, and large black boils on their bodies. Most victims died within just a few days. Soon, the plague spread across Europe like wildfire. Entire families disappeared. Hospitals were overwhelmed. And fear spread faster than the disease itself. Many people believed the plague was a punishment from God. Others thought poisoned air was responsible. But in reality, the disease was spreading through tiny fleas living on rats that traveled with humans. Between 1347 and 1351, the Black Death killed an estimated 25 to 50 million people in Europe alone. In some cities, more than half of the population died. It was one of the deadliest pandemics in human history. Impact. But this terrible tragedy also changed the course of history. With so many people gone, labor became extremely valuable. Workers demanded better wages. The old feudal system began to weaken. And slowly, European society started to transform. In many ways, the devastation of the Black Death helped reshape the future of Europe. Ending, Channel CTA. The story of the Black Death reminds us how fragile civilizations can be, and how even the darkest moments can change the course of history. If you enjoy fascinating and mysterious historical stories like this, make sure to subscribe to Velmora History and turn on notifications. Because here on Velmora History, we explore the real stories behind the most powerful events that shaped our world. And remember, history is not just the past. It is the story of humanity itself.